And I think people wonder, people ask me a lot, are the coaches really like that on the air? Like, they get along that well? And I said, well, it's pretty organic. We have a really cool little vibe.
We get along better, I think, off camera because we don't have to be rivals. Off camera, we can just enjoy each other and make each other laugh. We have a good time with the other coaches.
Welcome to The Voice, a singing competition unlike any other.
Hard to believe it's been 10 years since The Voice premiered back in 2011. And what a decade it's been, with 472 episodes, 14 coaches, and 19 deserving winners. When The Voice Season 20 kicks off March 1st on NBC, fans will be especially excited to see Nick Jonas, who is returning after his season-long sabbatical.
Let's do this. Welcome back, Nick. Come on. Season 20, y'all.
Season 20.
Fellow coach John Legend joined The Voice in 2019. This will be his 4th season and his 3rd during the pandemic.
Oh man, we're very fortunate. So many of our friends in the music business haven't been able to tour. They're like kind of spinning their wheels, and well, Kelly has like 7 other jobs, but honestly, we're all so fortunate to have this outlet for our creativity, this opportunity to keep working and keep entertaining people. And we're so fortunate to get to work with so many really talented artists during this time.
Yeah, I mean, I joined the show, season 18, and that was the first kind of time we did this from home with the live shows, which was an incredibly unique experience. So, coming in this season and having the opportunity with the protocols in place to actually be on set was really nice, and just to, as John said, be back at work in a time when so many can. I think we definitely realize how fortunate we are in that sense. And, I've been so inspired by the people on my team and hearing these other voices, and I'm hopeful that we can continue to be in the studio to finish the season out, and hopefully someday in the future when things get back to normal, I can do a season of this show that's not in the middle of a global pandemic.
For Kelly Clarkson, this will be her 6th season on the show. She began coaching back in 2018, 16 years after competing in and winning the first American Idol.
Kelly Clarkson.
It's full circle for me. I mean, this is how it started out, and I think for me personally, though, it's cool to be, kind of the light at the end of the tunnel for them to be like, look, not everybody gets, to the same place or level or whatever you want to accomplish, but this is possible. And I'm not just feeding you lip service. It's a lot of hard work. Like, even when you win, you will be plugging in your own gear on stages and playing state fairs and smell of cow everywhere. But all that hard work will pay off.
Carson Daly has been hosting The Voice since the beginning. It's been an amazing 10-year ride, especially when he considers where it all started.
I guess we started talking about it in like 2009, which was a pretty brutal year economically in the country. And my girlfriend was pregnant, and I overextended myself on a house. And my late night show was about to get taken away from NBC because of a feud between Jay Leno and Conan O'Brien. I mean, there was so much going on at the time. And it's just been a blessing, like John said. I mean, just to have the employment, to be honest with you, to strip it all away is the blessing. And then also just the longevity of it. I mean, nobody thought, it's pretty special that you get to work at this level in primetime network television for a decade. I mean, it's inconceivable. It's really pinch me stuff.
Coach Blake Shelton has also been on the show since day one. And like Carson, he landed the gig at the perfect time.
When I started on this show, I think I had been making records for about 10 years, and I'd had some success, and then I had some pitfalls, and there were times where it was like, man, is my label going to drop me? And then we would have another okay hit on country radio, and I was just kind of hanging in there, And the one thing I think that attracted the producers or whoever to me for this show was just the fact that people knew that I was a smart ass, but in a fun way, and I think that's kind of what got me that opportunity. I didn't really think the show was going to last, to be honest. In fact, one of the first conversations I ever had with Adam Levine was, man, how stupid is this? You know, like we were sitting in these chairs with our back. There's this button. Oh my God, did you see that video from Holland? It's ridiculous. You know, we were both also going, man, if this happened, like, didn't see this coming. You know, I mean, who would have ever thought? You know.
Blake's had plenty of highlights during his 10 years on The Voice, but his personal favorite has to be meeting his future fiancée, Gwen Stefani.
I think I remember my first meeting with her because, Carson, you would remember this. I think that her introduction to all of us was a performance. I think she, like the announcement that Gwen Stefani was going to be next year's coach, they surprised everybody with this performance that she did of Holla Back Girl. And Pharrell came down the steps. I remember enjoying the performance, and then after the show, we all took like a group picture or something. And it wasn't any. It was more. It was very like just a business type thing, industry type meeting of somebody. Like, oh my God, you know, tell people I met Gwen Stefani. That's crazy, you know, and I didn't really, that first season, you know, she was in the middle of, she had just had a baby. And the thing that I remember and that I remember saying about her when people would ask is like, oh my God, that girl, she's unbelievable. She drives a minivan to work. Like, you know, like I thought rock stars come in their, you know, Rolls Royce or whatever. And Gwen was driving a black minivan. I remember that. And so, you know, it was very, very like we knew each other, we worked together, but there really wasn't much of a friendship even that first season.
Hey, Adam.
Gwen Stefani, what's happening?
I think I'm ready to start dating again.
It's not even anywhere near the actual truth.
I want someone completely country, uncultured, and threatened by a strong, confident woman.
I think the thing that we were riffing on is how people just can't understand how this possibly happened.
I have your guy.
I still don't.
I know, exactly. How could she possibly want to be with this guy? You know, it has to have been like a mix-up, right? And so,
Gwen?
Blake?
It actually, that commercial makes more sense now that I think about it.
Oh my God, hilarious, right?
Blake and Gwen announced their engagement in October 2020. And this January, former coach Miley Cyrus offered to perform at their wedding.
Well, Miley, I got to tell you, you know, Miley is one of the most talented singers I have ever met. And I noticed on Miley when she said that, Gwen was showing me that she even said, you know, I promise to be on my best behavior, because I've known Miley long enough now to know that she knows she should, like, hey, by the way, I you know, I'll be nice when I get there. You know? So that was nice of her. I don't know what we're gonna do. You know, I still say Adam owes me a full band performance with Productions. Mostly just because I want it to cost him. But I would rather have Miley as a human being and as a talent.
So far, there have been 7 male coaches in the history of the show, and incredibly, 3 have been named People's Sexiest Man Alive: former coach Adam Levine and current coaches Blake Shelton and John Legend.
You know, I just sat next to Blake long enough, and his sexiness just rubbed off on me. I learned all of his ways.
Sexy.
That made me laugh out loud.
I need vomit a
Did
little.
this.
See, Nick is next to Blake this season, so I feel like it's going to happen for you, Nick.
Time, Nick. It's your time, buddy.
It's my time. I would feel like I was in very odd company, given the fact that John and Blake were both sexy.
That was the most PC answer ever. He's like, I feel like it means nothing at this point.
That's not even PC. That wasn't even nice.
Well, I kind of feel at this point they're just handing it out.
He said odd.
At this point, I have a chance to be the sexiest male. I'm just totally kidding. I think you both earned it. I'm totally kidding.
Making his return to The Voice, Nick Jonas!
While season 20 will be Nick's sophomore year on The Voice, he still seems to get treated like a freshman.
I've just been surprised how unprofessional Nick is. Literally shows up. He's been in a bar all night smoking.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Get it together, Nick. You're not going to last long in this business with that kind of work ethic.
I mean, everyone's been in the same boat, across the world. But I'm definitely looking forward to a chance to get to hang and spend some time outside of just a work environment. And when it's safe to do that, I think would be great. But definitely love getting to know all these guys, and we genuinely have a lot of fun. I don't mean to speak for the group, but we enjoy the banter, having fun with each other on set, but also have a lot of respect for each other and kind of the show and the care that it takes to put this together and to do it and to enjoy the process, and so I love it, and I love these guys. It's a good team.